In a world that constantly demands your reaction, your opinion, your attention, Mufti Menk reminds us of something deeply powerful. Silence can be your greatest strength. While people are quick to speak, argue, and judge, those who remain calm, focused, and silent often rise above the noise. This video isn't just a reminder to stop talking. It's a call to start living with purpose, to stop wasting energy on those who misunderstand you, and start investing it in your own spiritual and personal growth. Because at the end of the day, the only one who truly understands your heart is Allah. So if you're tired of being pulled in 100 directions, tired of explaining yourself, and tired of the noise, this message is for you. It's time to reclaim your peace. It's time to focus on your life, your goals, and your connection with your Creator, quietly, consistently, and powerfully. 1. The power of silence. Silence is a powerful tool often misunderstood in today's noisy world. When people remain silent, it doesn't mean they are weak or without answers. It means they are wise enough to choose peace over pointless confrontation. Mufti Menk reminds us that silence can be a sign of emotional intelligence. It allows us to pause, reflect, and respond with wisdom instead of reacting impulsively. Staying silent helps protect our dignity. In moments of anger, a single word can cause lasting damage, while silence guards us from regret. It also shows strength. It takes more control to stay calm than to shout back. When you are silent in the face of negativity, you disarm the aggressor and maintain your composure. Furthermore, silence gives space for growth. It creates room for listening, observing, and understanding deeper truths. When we stop talking, we start learning about others, about ourselves, and about what truly matters. In silence, we gain clarity and reconnect with our inner peace. Choosing silence doesn't mean avoiding truth. It means knowing the right time to speak. A heart that is calm can express itself better than one caught in chaos. Silence is not weakness. It's spiritual strength in action. 2. Avoid unnecessary arguments. Engaging in every argument or trying to prove your point to everyone is mentally and spiritually exhausting. Mufti Menk teaches us that true wisdom lies in knowing when to walk away. Not every comment deserves a reply, and not every disagreement needs to be settled. Constantly defending yourself drains your energy and shifts your focus away from what truly matters. When you involve yourself in unnecessary arguments, you may end up compromising your peace, character, and even your purpose. People who provoke or criticize often do so not because they seek truth, but because they desire a reaction. Giving them your time means giving them control over your emotions. Instead, learn to protect your calm by choosing silence and disengagement. By avoiding conflict where it is not needed, you preserve your dignity. Allah is fully aware of what is in your heart, and His approval is far more important than the opinions of people. Choosing not to argue doesn't mean you accept falsehood. It means you value your peace over your pride. The most productive people don't waste time debating with those committed to misunderstanding them. Let your actions and character speak for you. Silence and patience often answer louder than words ever could. 3. Prioritize personal growth. Focusing on your own growth is one of the most rewarding choices you can make. In a world filled with distractions, comparisons, and external expectations, Mufti Menk encourages us to redirect our energy inward. Instead of constantly watching others or reacting to their opinions, invest that time in developing your character, your relationship with Allah, and your life goals. Personal growth begins with self-awareness. Understand your strengths and work on your weaknesses without shame. Everyone is on their own journey, and comparing your path to someone else's only breeds dissatisfaction. When you focus on yourself, you realize how much potential you truly have. Potential that's often overlooked when you're caught up in outside noise. True progress happens in silence. You don't need to announce every step you take. Let your consistency and discipline speak for you. Work on your habits, improve your knowledge, purify your heart, and elevate your mindset. Seek closeness to Allah through prayer, patience, and reflection. By focusing on your own growth, you become a better version of yourself, not for the sake of recognition, but to live a life of purpose and peace. Growth is a private journey, and silence is often its most powerful companion. 4. Ignore distractions and critics. In today's world, it's easy to get distracted by what people say, think, or post about you. Mufti Menk teaches us the value of tuning out the noise and focusing solely on what benefits our soul and future. Critics will always exist. Some will judge your choices, mock your beliefs, or question your intentions. But responding to every voice around you only leads you further away from your goals. Not every opinion matters. Most critics don't truly know you, and many speak from a place of their own pain, jealousy, or misunderstanding. If you let their words affect your mind and heart, you give them power they don't deserve. Your purpose is too important to be delayed by unnecessary distractions. Stay focused on your journey, whether it's your education, career, family, or spiritual path. Keep moving forward without constantly turning to see who's watching or talking. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, himself was insulted and mocked, yet he remained focused, trusting Allah and continuing his mission. When you stop giving attention to distractions, you gain clarity and peace. Keep your heart aligned with Allah, your eyes on your goals, and let the critics fade into the background of your success story. 5. Trust in Allah's knowledge. One of the most comforting teachings from Mufti Menk is the reminder that Allah knows what's in your heart, even when others misjudge you. People may question your intentions, twist your words, or misunderstand your actions, but none of that changes the reality that your Lord sees it all with perfect knowledge and wisdom. There's no need to exhaust yourself explaining your every move to others. Seeking validation from people is a never-ending cycle. Even if you try to please everyone, someone will still find fault. Instead, focus on pleasing Allah, the one who understands your silent struggles, your private prayers, and your sincere efforts. Trusting in Allah's knowledge means letting go of the burden to be constantly understood or approved. It frees your heart from the pressure of living for others and aligns your focus with what truly matters: sincerity, righteousness, and a strong connection with your Creator. Sometimes your silence is not just strength, it's trust. Trust that Allah will defend you, that He will open doors, and that He will raise you in ways no one can stop. When your intention is pure and your effort is consistent, Allah will take care of your reputation and your outcome better than anyone else ever could. 6. Seek inner peace over validation. In a world obsessed with attention and approval, Mufti Menk reminds us of a powerful truth. Real success is inner peace, not public praise. Chasing validation from people will leave you constantly anxious, always wondering if you're good enough in their eyes. But when you seek peace within, you stop needing applause to feel fulfilled. Inner peace comes from knowing you are doing your best, staying true to your values, and pleasing Allah. It's not about how many people agree with you or praise you. It's about how calm your heart is when you're alone, away from the noise. This peace allows you to move forward confidently, even in silence. Validation is temporary. People's opinions change, and their support can vanish in a moment. But the peace that comes from sincerity, faith, and self-respect is lasting. When you stop living for others and start living for purpose, your silence becomes powerful and your presence becomes peaceful. Don't let the pressure to impress others steal your happiness. Stay grounded in your intentions. Speak only when necessary. And remember, Allah sees your truth, even when the world doesn't. That kind of peace is priceless, and it's what truly elevates a believer's heart. Silence isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And focusing on your life is one of the most powerful forms of self-respect and faith. As Mufti Menk beautifully reminds us, not every voice needs a reply, and not every battle is yours to fight. Trust Allah, stay focused, and protect your peace. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen for more uplifting Islamic reminders. May Allah grant you peace, strength, and success in both worlds. Comment below, Ya Allah, guide me to focus on my purpose and protect my peace.